Music Love Life.
So we talked last week about we had a good show. We had a great after show about Russell and Sierra and Future. And I thought that we all really took the stance that, congratulations to Sierra. Yeah. She did good. We had a viewer or a listener that did not like the topic, and she was very vocal about it. On Instagram, styleswithchild_, she said, Music Love Life Show asked their followers and viewers, if Sierra leveled up or came up. I must confess, these questions truly irk me because they suggest women need to validate their happiness, especially when that happiness includes an uber successful man. The implications of these questions are ignorant, disrespectful, reckless, and downright hurtful. Sierra is a beautiful, talented, intelligent, goal-oriented girl boss. Her choices align with her own personal standards for her quality of life. Should that yield a come up? Great. But make no mistake, in order to do so, she had to level up in one or more areas of her life. Currently getting to my best life on my come up by my way of choice to level up. Well, first of all, we have to thank her for her comment. I'm kind of, I understand what she's saying, but
did we say something different though? I don't think we shit on Sierra.
I didn't think so either. I think that she was just saying that that shouldn't even be a conversation. But I think, first of all, if the conversation was, I've heard guys say all the time, if they got a better looking chick, they upgrade it, right? So I think the equivalent to level up, with men has been to upgrade. And I've heard men say, especially in the industry, if they get the next chick they get is going to be badder, they're going to upgrade. Like I think that that's just a conversation that people have when they're talking about breakups and what happens after a breakup. But I don't think it's sexist.
I think it's unfair to have that stance on us because honestly, the title, when you came up with the title, Kevin, you weren't saying that any of us were saying it was a come up. That was just the conversation that some people were having online. So it wasn't our.
But I think that she was lumping us. I think she was lumping us in with that conversation because that was a very popular conversation online that people were saying, "Oh, Sierra came up with Russell as opposed to Future," and that is a realistic, popular opinion. But I don't think it's any different than when you see a starter wife. They have the whole thing of the starter wife with a rapper that has a chick that's his baby mom before he gets money. And then he gets money and now he goes to we talked about that. Now he all of a sudden gets a Blasian beauty. Nothing wrong with that. Dope, do your thing. Lots of beautiful biracial people. But when it's specifically done after you get a certain amount of money and then you see beauty a different way, I take offense to that. I think it's no different than saying a woman leveled up to saying a man leveled up. He got a younger, lighter skinned, perhaps biracial woman. Look at Kevin Hart. That's a perfect example of people saying, I've heard guys say, well, yeah, but his wife is fine now. You know what I mean? So I think that just happens when people break up, and especially when people are successful, they tend to have the ability to get what they want. So
I just know one day. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that.
No, man, but you know what? If you bitter,
it was a good be honest.
It was a moment.
If you're a person who's bitter about their breakup, then you might just get leveled up anyway. Like, and that person doesn't have to be lighter. They don't have to, be more exotic or whatever. You find another black woman just like the first one, and
but let me promise, if you don't have as much money,
my example here
if you lose
is Dwayne
money.
Wade.
Okay.
Broke up with his ex-wife. She was in the middle of the street shouting all the dirty things about Dwayne Wade, right? Calling him all, wanting sympathy from the entire world because Dwayne Wade was supposedly less than a child of God. But he got Gabrielle Union, another black woman.
And she's supporting the fuck out of him.
Absolutely. She loves the shit out of that dude.
I've never, even when he had a child on the side, she supported him.
Okay, we can't do that. Please
I need
don't.
a fist bump.
I'm just saying.
Please don't use this example. Please don't.
As far as American standards are, maybe she's not exotic.
No,
she's
you're right.
beautiful, but she was damn sure an upgrade.
Yes.
Woo.
You ain't see that one coming.
I can't even go there because I just think that's a horrible example. He was married. He was cheating on his wife with Gabrielle. yes, Gabrielle is an actress, Hollywood star. His wife wasn't, but his wife, do we all realize that Dwayne Wade lived with his wife, his ex-wife and her family when he was in high school because his parents were not supportive? So
he owes her his life forever?
I'm not saying he owes her his life forever, but to be like that
How much does she
person
get a
is an
month?
upgrade.
How much does she get a month?
Well, not anything because I think he has custody of the kids.
Good.
So,
She probably,
Jesus, help
just
us.
sit down.
My God.
Go sit down.
I
in the
mean,
street
those
yelling
breakups
and
are just
shit.
horrible. But
They are.
the person that gets hurt, I guess, ha on them, because bitter people are usually just hurt. Like if your girl left you for Floyd Mayweather, you're going to be a little salty.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
Yeah, you
don't
don't.
have a choice.
It'll be like Kevin's bitter.
All right. I'll be mad.
What's your point?
I'll be mad.
I don't get
The
your
point
point.
is that person is not a bad person because they're hurt.
Who
Because
said bad?
you said bitter and she deserves what you deserve.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, he said
I didn't fist bump
it
you on
becomes
that.
a-
I didn't fist bump
What did
you
you
on
say?
deserve.
What did you say? You said
I
they
said
deserve,
that
but
was
they're going to
an
get
upgrade.
upgraded anyway.
I said that was an
no.
upgrade.
In the beginning, you said if the person that's bitter,
Right. he
they're
did say
going to
that.
get.
I want to separate my fist bump. I did not fist bump
Man,
that.
see-
I fist bumped the idea that Dwayne Wade did a level up and it wasn't what that our commenter said.
You can't unbump the fist, man.
I did it was one knuckle. I took one knuckle back. We still good though. We still good.
I don't want to use that as an example.
Of course you don't.
I just think that's a really bad one. When people are married and but that's them. People have a right to do what they
That
want to
made
do.
no sense. That whole last 20 seconds
Yes, it
made
did,
no
because
sense.
I just think if you're involved with someone while you're still married to someone else, that's not really.
That's every relationship. You do not quit your
I
job
wish
till
I
you
had
have another
more
job.
examples. Because
That's a good example.
I wish I had more. I wish I
a good
just
I
had
example.
wish
more
you did
abundance.
too. I wish you did.
You
too.
do not quit your job until you have a new job. Stop it.
Jesus Christ.
But
I
you
guess,
don't.
yeah.
You don't start working.
How you?
I guess
Okay,
they
look.
do.
Everybody knows when you first
You
start
go
a
to
job,
orientation?
you got to get that check on hold, like that period that's on hold. You're not getting paid for that. You better start working. You know what I'm saying? You better have some terminal days or some terminal leave days or some. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some
This kind of
vacation,
relates to your situation.
some vacation buyout days or something. You better have something going on.
I mean, in a perfect world, no. And Sierra did not do that. Sierra did the right thing.
You can have a clean break.
Future, yeah, her and
You
Future
know
were
what? I ain't
broken
gotta
up.
cheat on you. Ain't do nothing. I'm gonna just
Her
walk
and
away.
Future-
That's my shit.
Her and Future were
Level
not
up.
together, and then she moved on to Russell. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I understand what Styles with Child is saying, but I don't think it's a fair assessment because I think that we do it even worse with men because not only do we. With women, we look at, okay, he has the money to buy her this, and this. But with men, we just look at, oh, she's prettier. She's got a badder body. She's younger. Like, it becomes very
You know what? Let me
disgusting.
give you here's a mature man's assessment on this.
Okay.
All right.
I'm buckled in.
Okay, so what I'm going to say is that Sierra leveled up not because he has more money,
Right.
or not because he's, whatever, but he treats her better. Mm-hmm. He treats her better.
I agree.
Russell Wilson, she should have married him because
I agree.
Russell Wilson treats her better than
wife.
any man
Has
that
done.
I've ever seen. Bow Wow, 50, whoever.
Okay, Bow Wow was
has-
young. Okay, he was
Regardless.
doing the best he could.
Hey, we all.
Okay?
Everybody
let's
was
don't
young.
Shoot Bow Wow down.
Everybody was young. I'm not shooting down Bow Wow. He's a good
Let's
guy.
leave him out.
Right.
Sierra,
but
50,
everybody was young
yeah.
and did some shit that they ain't proud of.
I don't
Right.
think Bow Wow did anything
With
bad.
people we may even wish we were still on good terms, right? Or maybe wish it didn't happen. Right? However, who you are now,
Yeah.
Russell treats Sierra better
Yeah,
than
I agree.
anybody I've ever seen her do.
Oh, no, I agree with you. That's a good point. So the level up is not. It's not about money.
Financial.
That's
I don't
not-
think any. I think
Yeah.
that honestly, on last week's show, I think we did a really good job about saying that first of all of us said she leveled up.
Yeah.
But second of all, it wasn't about money. It wasn't about being a football player and what he had compared to Future. We may have
It was a
mentioned that.
lifestyle. It was
We may
lifestyle.
have mentioned it, but it wasn't
no,
the
yeah.
full
Those are the
thing.
superficial things.
And
You throw that
nonetheless-
in the pot.
Nonetheless,
No,
though,
we
the
do.
conversation is already out there. So when
Right.
we talk about it, we're not fueling the fire. It's everywhere. It's already out there.
Well, I think she was just saying that she doesn't like the fact that people have that conversation. But I'm saying, I hope that she can see the conversation. It really is, because I know we talked about the fact that Russell treated her like a wife from the beginning. Future, from what we saw, did not. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe, I don't know. But I think that after you get to a certain place in life, you realize you deserve better. And I think that she decided on a different type of man. They both have money. I mean, you know, there's a song that song that she has out. I bet that Roxy wrote. You know, he can buy. You can buy me a car. He can buy one too. Cool. They both have money. Russell may have more money, but Future's definitely not hurting. But you know, you're definitely.